Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jillian and here we talk about manifestation, mindset work, and yoga. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so, and please give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy my content. I would appreciate all the love. I just want to say how grateful I am for everybody who's been writing in the comments. I think everybody is so wonderful and I absolutely love this community so much. So I really truly appreciate it. I also want to say, please follow your dreams. I've been wanting to make videos for the longest time, and I made a couple throughout the year, but I wasn't fully going into it. I was actually very nervous, and I know this is something a lot of us struggle with, is doing what we really truly want to do. So please don't be scared to follow your dreams and do what truly makes you happy, because you'll never regret it in the end. So let's dive into today's video, which is all about trusting yourself and trusting the bridge of events that is unfolding for you to have all of your desires. This is the first thing that I want to say. You are the bridge of events. And what do I really mean by that? Well, what I mean is you cannot do anything wrong. I truly don't believe that there's only certain actions that are inspired. I think everything that you do is inspired. I think everything is part of the unfolding part of the path leading you to what you want, because already it is done. I know I say this a lot, but persisting and consistency and persisting is very important when it comes to manifestation and really understanding your true power. I bet you the way that your manifestation will unfold is so much better than your mind can even fathom. And this is part of what I think people struggle with, because we feel as if we know better than our higher being, our higher self, the universe as a whole. And we try to manipulate and control what is happening in our 3D because we feel we don't like what we're seeing. So this is really what I would rather, but you're not understanding it's part of the bridge. You can only see 0.001% of reality, and the other 99.99% is completely unseen. So you seeing this little itty bitty part of reality that you want to judge, it doesn't make sense that we feel we know what is the right direction to go in, when ultimately, again, our higher self knows. You cannot mess anything up. If there is one thing that I want to share with everybody, it's that you cannot mess up your manifestation. You can't go in the wrong direction. There's not a right way versus a wrong way to go. It's always unfolding perfectly in front of your eyes. That means everywhere you step, everything you do is perfect, it's magical, and it's part of the path. That's why you are the path. You are the bridge. Everything that you say goes. Everywhere you look, things move for you, not the opposite way. Trust the universe, trust yourself, trust your desires, trust and know that your desires are part of you. How do we even know that we can get our desires? Well, you would not even be able to think about your desire if it wasn't already part of you. It would never exist. And if it didn't exist, nothing would exist, because it's the whole of reality. Now, I know this is extremely difficult for us sometimes, especially in life. And again, I had a video on being human, and I think that's a really, really important video. We all kind of go around like trying to be robotic and not human when you're manifesting, but we don't realize that we're manifesting no matter what. So humanness is very essential to manifest. But also, notice how much you are complaining about reality, or you don't want something to happen. Instead, we have to start to shift and change our perspective on what is occurring out there. Because we are the path, because we are everything, because we are our desires, what is seen in front of us is actually, that's our perspective of what is occurring. Everything is really neutral. It has no meaning. We give the meaning to what we're seeing. through our perspective, through the lens that we're looking through. That's why you'll hear a lot of coaches talk about changing the state you're in or who you're being. When you are being a certain version of yourself, you're looking through a certain lens and you can only see it in a certain way. So we have to change our perspective on what is occurring outside of us. It's not automatically bad. It's not bad. You are giving the perception that it is bad. You give positive and negative meaning to the reality around you. See everything as working in your favor. Everything is the evidence of me always getting what I want. I always get what I want. Somehow, some way, everything is unfolding perfectly. You don't know how this part of the puzzle, you could say, will fit in and work. In the end, you don't know how this circumstance or this thing that you're viewing, you don't know how it is leading you to what you want. You have to follow the path. You have to trust the path. You are the path, because whatever you say goes. So as soon as you desire it, it is yours, and now you're following that bridge. And that's it. You are always winning in the game of life. You are always expecting and receiving the absolute best, and you're not settling for less. You are always getting everything that you want from the universe because you are spoiled by the universe. The universe wants you to have everything that you've ever wanted in your entire life. And more. You are always receiving beautiful gifts from the universe. You are always receiving miracles. Start playing, start having fun. Life should be fun. You have this time here to enjoy and to play and to get to know yourself, and for all of your desires to just unfold in front of your eyes beautifully. When you are wasting it by looking through a lens of things not working out for you and that nothing ever works out for you, or comparing yourself to others, then you're not in your true power. And that's what I mean by when you're in your power. I love talking about this like it's a movie. So if you have a desire, you know the end of the movie, which is you having that. During the movie, there's a bunch of ups and downs and in-betweens that occur throughout the movie. And you're riding the wave. When you're watching a movie, you are riding the wave of the emotions, but you know the ending of the movie. So you are just riding through the path to get you to where you need to be. Everything exists. Sit in the middle of the fleeting thoughts, emotions, circumstances, time, all these things. Sit in the middle of it and know your truth. Stand in your conviction with your feet grounded on that floor, knowing who you are. Everything is allowed to exist. Again, the human part of us knows that there are emotions. We are going to experience humanness. You might not believe everything at this very moment. You might not ever believe it. You might believe it. You don't need belief. You need the knowing. You need to know it for yourself and embrace your humanness and stand in your conviction. I think a really cool way to look at this is in the movie Mean Girls. If any of you have ever seen Regina George, she's like the mean girl and she starts printing out all of these nasty comments about people, and she starts putting it all over the school, and everybody. So the scene I'm talking about is she's standing in the middle of the hallway with like her arms crossed or something like that. And everybody is like looking at these comments that people made about each other, and everybody is fighting and yelling and screaming. And she's standing in the middle, just staring like at the screen, knowing that she did it, like knowing what she created, and nobody is even touching her. She's just standing there. And that is like, you have to think about like the people in the background as like your emotions and your beliefs, even the circumstances and time and all of these parts that go up and down, up and down, up and down. And you have to stand in that center and just have that feeling within you that it's like, you know, like Don't get involved in the messy middle. Allow everything to be. It's okay to have that emotion because we are human, but just know somehow, some way it is unfolding. Everything is always working in my favor. You're never lifting a finger. You're never trying. There's nothing to try for. It's done. So now I'm going to enjoy and I'm going to follow the path because I am the path and everything follows me. The way that your manifestation is unfolding is so incredibly magical. And I love magic. Like, I love magical things. I love Disney. I love everything about the energy behind magic and the fun and the playfulness, and that's how we should be living our life, in this light energy. And it might not always be that way, and we do go through things, but this is the energy that really gets us out of that and changes our perspective on life and how we're really supposed to live and be so happy and see everything as unfolding. Stop judging that middle. Stop assuming the worst. Stop putting yourself in these positions where you feel like it's always you. You're always the one out. We have to flip that. And I don't mean flip thoughts. I actually don't agree with flipping thoughts like that. But we have to start understanding the type of self-talk we're having with ourselves when we're looking at something. You have no idea how the bridge will unfold. And I feel like I really mastered this part. It took me just like a little bit to like really understand and get there. But I could look at something and like initially react and be like, oh my gosh, like this can't be. But then come back into my power and be like, watch how this is going to unfold. Like somehow, some way, this is going to unfold perfectly. And it always does. It always unfolds so magically to what I say it's going to be, because I always expect the best for myself. And I always feel like I'm lucky and I'm winning in life and that things are amazing and that there's always a happily ever after ending. And that is why I love magic and Disney and all those wonderful, magical, great things. Let go of needing to know how and why and when. You don't need to know that. You don't need to control your desires, because if you have your desire now, you wouldn't be asking why, when, how. No, you would not be asking any of these questions. You would just be living in your end, which is just knowing that it's done for you and you could live your life. You know you're fulfilled and whole. I personally feel this is part of when you step into this goddess magnetizing energy, you don't even want to know how it's going to unfold. It's too much work. You just know that it's unfolding. Like, I don't even have time to know how this is going to unfold. I just know it's going to unfold and I'm out here living my best life, and that's it. Save that energy for creating more and more and more abundance. This is supposed to be such a fun experience for us. And when we start to really adapt and cultivate this new version of us where we're chaste, we're magnetizing, we get what we want, we have this really amazing outlook on life. We embrace our humanness, we embrace our flaws, we embrace every part of the path because everything exists, and we allow everything to exist, and we stand in the center of infinity. We are truly the most powerful we'll ever be, and you will get everything that you've ever wanted. You are the path. You are everything. You are your desires. You are unconditional love. Even if you can't feel unconditional love right now, or you don't feel like you're whole and complete, you are, because you would not even be able to feel the lack of that if you were not already that. And stepping into this power every day is just truly beautiful. And I am so grateful to have stepped into this version of myself as well. So that's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and please leave me comments down below. I love reading and responding and helping anybody with any questions. And I love hearing success stories and all this empowering, uplifting words of encouragement and unconditional love from everybody. This community is so amazing. I look forward to talking to you guys in my next video. If you have any video recommendations too, please let me know. Remember, life is so beautiful. Life is perfect and easy and effortless and beautiful the way that it is, and it's magical and playful. Enjoy life and do what makes you happy, and never stop dreaming and never stop trying to achieve your goals. You will. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, and it's magical. Thank you guys.